It's my life, whatever I wanna talk. It's my life, wherever.
Welcome back to the Vetti Squad, people. Y'all would have wondered where we would have gone for so many months. Yes, we disappeared. But now we are back because you know why. IPL is back and we are here to review, preview. We'll be here almost every day, although we say we will, but you don't know when we will and when we will not. We will try to make it every day. எல்லா நாளும் ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். முடிஞ்சா வருவோம். முடியலனா கூட வரும். எப்படி வரும் தெரியாது. But we'll try and talk mostly English today because we have a special guest with us, Mr. Jibran. Mr. Jibran Ahmed. I was going to tell, I usually call him Jibran Khan, but yes, we have Jibran Ahmed on the show today, who will be helping us. The first two teams, SRH and RCB. Welcome, Mr. Jibran Ahmed, on the show.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Cyrus. It was a safe flight from Iran. I just landed.
I can see the happiness in your face when I told you you're reviewing SRH and RCB.
Correct.
So that happiness is wonderful. Cyrus will be very excited because obviously,
See, bro, I didn't want to do RCB first only, but then since it's the first match, why not? Like,
no, since they are defending champions, we will try and start.
defending and forever champions.
Okay. So we will start with let's start with SRH for a change. So today, what we're going to do is how we're going to start previewing this team. Obviously, none of us are experts. None of us are like we know everything in the world. Chumma, the little knowledge you have in cricket, little knowledge you have in IPL, we will try and share, and you all can have a fun time with us with the fun that we have also. So I will display like the strongest playing 12 of the squad, and each of us can have our go at maybe what can be changed, and y'all can leave in the comment section as well whether you all agree to it or not. So here we go. Strongest playing 12 on top. For the opening, we have Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. I don't think so that is going to change. Number 3, the captain this time, Pat Cummins, they're telling he might come back, but still Ishan Kishan will start as a captain. Number 3, Henry Klaasen. Number 4, Livingston. Number 5, Nitish Kumar Reddy. Number 6, Ankit Verma. Number 7, Bryden Kaas. Number 8, Harshal Patel. Number 9, Jaidev Unadgat. Number 10, and then we have Shivam Mavi. Number 11, and our impact player will be Zishan Alsari. So this is how the strongest playing 12 is put together. So I start with let's start with the guest, Mr. Jibran Ahmed. What are your thoughts? Do you think this could be the strongest playing 12, or they can have maybe one or two slip-ins?
Well, see, going with the foreign players, I feel obviously Cars will be replaced by Pat Cummins once he's back. That's without any doubt. But I mean, it's a no-brainer that they stick to Travis Head, Liam Livingston, and Klaasen because the batting, the foundation of the middle order is carried by Klaasen and Livingston. Travis Head, again, it's understood that he has to be there. So I think this seems to be a good 11, but I genuinely feel that SRH this time is more or less like RCB in 2016. If you see, it's heavily loaded on the batting. But towards the bowling side, I just see Harshal Patel, who I feel is impactful in his bowling. Apart from that, I think they strongly need Pat Cummins as soon as possible. Or else, you can expect leakage of runs without any doubt. So, I mean, they have primarily focused on batting. So on a day when your batters fail, your bowlers have to save the day for you. So I genuinely feel that the squad is good on the batting side, but I feel it's a disappointment on the bowling side. Unless, these uncapped Indian players actually show that they are qualified and they have the potential to play on the biggest stage of them all. So, yeah. So I think it's a good team, but the bowling I feel is very weak.
Do you feel the bowling is weak? We'll talk about it. Cyrus, please give us your thoughts.
Yes, I agree with what Jibran said. In fact, like just a few, their core batting is going to remain the same. Their openers
Just
are
a
not
minute,
going to change.
just a minute. Sorry to interrupt. Can I take this off? Can I take off the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it off. So that it is visible now. Yes.
Yeah, so like Jibran is saying, they look like an RCB team with heavy batting, and their bowling seems to be like little weak. But I think with the resources that they have, they can actually strengthen their bowling a little bit without Pat Cummins. If they say, for example, after Ankit Verma, you have Nitesh Kumar Reddy who can give you 2 overs.
Hmm.
From the bowling line, if they even if going to if they're gonna have like a bowling impact sub, I would say they can go with Harshal Patel, Ishan Malinga,
Yeah.
Unadkat, Shivam Mavi, and they can in impact they can have Shakib Hussain, so that
Hmm.
they can strengthen their bowling a little bit. Even if like two to three bowlers come to the occasion, and like if they give like a 12-run over for like the 4 overs that they bowl, it will be like really, really, really good. They can really like because they have enough batting power. They can probably
Hmm.
get 260, 270 odd, and then they can defend it. Even if like four bowlers go for more than 12, they can still like defend it in the like within the last 5 overs. They can get in Harshit Patel, and they can kind of constrain the runs. But
Hmm.
Pat Cummins is not there. That's what I'm saying. If Pat Cummins is not there, then probably they will look at strengthening and getting one extra bowler in the team because the batting looks strong. Till Nitesh Kumar Reddy, even in fact, Harshal Patel can swing a ball. Like he can like give you some runs, like let's say 12 to like 15 runs in the end if it's required. But I think if SRH strengthen their bowling lineup a little bit with the resources that they have, I think they have a good chance to like constrain RCB in the first match.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. The bowling is weak, is what the verdict is. But I would say more than bowling, I think they have a lack of spinners maybe, because I feel even if Pat Cummins comes back, no, then yeah, Pat Cummins, Harshal Patel, and Jaydev Unadkat, who actually did well last year also. So last year they actually contained it pretty well. I would say not much. That is because Pat Cummins led from the front also. But for spinner this time, I feel Zishan Alsari is there, but then the next person they have to go to is just Livingston.
And
So
Livingston is not a bad option.
He's a
no,
He
good
can.
Livingston is not
option.
a bad
He's a good
option,
option.
but is he a 4 overs bowler for you? Is my question.
See, in Chinnaswamy they couldn't bowl him because the ground is small. In Hyderabad they can definitely bowl him. Visakhapatnam they can bowl him. Ground is pretty big, and it
They
is it is
No,
it is a
not they're not
batting track,
Vizag. They're not playing Vizag.
which is their home ground.
I don't think he's
Hyderabad again.
Hyderabad. Then yes, the home ground is not Vizag.
Hyderabad,
Yes,
but still it's bigger than Chinnaswamy Stadium.
for sure.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
no,
Point
but
being
looking at
made.
the actual point of is he like a 4 over bowler or not?
He's not a
Livingston-
four-over bowler, but he bowled crucial overs for RCB last year. He was able to like deliver.
Do you see
He bowled
SRH?
so well that we decided to sell him this. So
It's just an RCB thing. It's just an RCB thing. We tend to do it. Like maybe he play better. See, that's the thing. Because we sold him now, he'll play better. Like, see, there's always a possibility.
So
Ah,
RCB is the charity team of IPL. We give away all the good players.
you'll never know. But also, there's also been concerns with Henrik Larsson because he's not played much of. Yeah, although we know what his strengths are, he's not played so much of what to say other leagues. And even I think he's played in few, but he's not performed that great.
I mean, when you have an Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, and Ishan Kishan in the top three, I don't think Henry Klassen's role is very well defined. He's just got to come and swing. Because after that, you have Ankit Verma, Nitesh Kumar Reddy, and like you have people to stabilize as well. So I think Henry Klassen, good. Like, if he hits, he hits. If he doesn't hit, it's still fine. I feel because he's just a good add-on to the team.
Okay.
Even if Henry Klassen gets going, then they're like unstoppable. They can get 300 and like
Oh.
so.
But it's
They look.
also see Ishan now is made the stand-in captain till Cummins comes back. But we don't know how he would be able to manage captaincy and his natural game. Like not every cricketer would be, in his A game when he or she is the captain. If you remember, Sachin Tendulkar could not take that pressure of being a captain and a star batter, so he eventually had to
Mhm.
let go of that. I'm not telling you same will happen, but we haven't seen that. So it remains undecisive unless we see him on the pitch as captain and as a one-down batsman. So let's see how things go.
Okay, so final word. Okay, so I'd asked each person to keep their top 4 teams that will qualify. I just want to know, you all know each one know your top 4 teams. I just want to know if SRH is one of those teams that will qualify in your top 4. Just tell me yes or no. You don't need to tell me that.
50-50. I wouldn't say they would. I wouldn't say they wouldn't. Depends on the first cycle how it goes. Like if depends on the first half of the tournament. Like I think if they have a good start, and if Pat Cummins is back, they have a chance. Otherwise, I don't think.
Yes or no? Top 4.
No.
It's
In your
you
top
can't
4.
say
In your top 4, yes or no?
no.
Jibran is saying no. Jibran is saying
Not
no.
even in my top 4. Yeah.
Okay, so not
See,
your top 4.
I genuinely love Hyderabad. If there's one team that I've genuinely supported from my heart after RCB, it's been Deccan Chargers. I mean, Deccan Chargers, the league is something else. So SRH comes as a replacement for Deccan Chargers. I really love Pat Cummins. I genuinely feel he's my favorite cricketer. But I feel as a team, they will not, unless something special happens throughout the season. But on paper, I as of now don't think they'll make it to top 4.
So where do you think they finish? Middle or in the last 3?
Middle. They'll
Decidist?
win most of their home games. So
Okay.
Maybe
Middle,
they'll finish 5 or 6. That's what I feel.
5 or 6. Okay, nice. 5 or 6. So SRH is not even in my top 4. They will finish in the middle. I'm going to have pretty much the same stance, but we don't know. This time things might go different because Ishan Kishan is the captain. Things might turn out for the better. Let's see. We wish SRH all the best. And next we go to the OG team, the one and only team,
The champion team.
defending champions.
I correct you right there. The champion team.
Who are there. And at this point of time, I would like to bring in our OG Vetti Squad member, Mr. J.N. Stalin, into the house.
He's in.
Mr. J.N. Stalin, how are you? If he's there, I don't know. He would have muted and gone off also. Sir, hello. Hello.
Wait.
Hello,
He's waiting outside the gate.
Hello. Yes.
He is back.
He is back. Y'all would have not seen him for a long time, but the matter of fact is,
We also haven't seen him for a long time.
Fact of the matter.
The matter of the fact is, we have also not
He was
seen him.
actually there. He was actually there. The cops didn't let him come inside. They just let him come in. Hashtag no stampede.
Podge is right on time to review the RCB team, which who are the defending champions. Podge.
Yes.
Before we go into RCB, just a quick word. We just finished SRH. What are your thoughts on SRH?
Thoughts as in
Those are thoughts.
Thoughts as in they're not going to make it.
Thoughts as in how do you see the team placed? And are they in your top 4? Your top 4 to qualify?
okay. So I feel SRH is going to be in terms of batting, they might score very well. Like they'll have high scoring games and all that batting. But I feel really bad for bowling because we have a big miss of Pat Cummins. We don't have Pat Cummins there.
No, but Pat Cummins is cleared apparently, so he'll be coming for the first match.
Is it official? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they're telling he's been cleared, so he'll be coming to
because
Joshua just got word. Joshua just got word from the owners of.
Hello.
Kavya,
I was watching
Pat Cummins, and then I really feel there's a big hole of death bowling there. Umran Malik, I don't think he's in a good nick there. Also,
Umran Malik is not there.
Jibran Malik is not in that team.
Umran Malik is KKR.
Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
He's living in the pre-stampede era.
Once again.
Free stampede. Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. So they have a miss of Bhuvaneshwar in their squad. They have a miss of Natarajan in the squad, which is a very big miss. Arshad Patel can be a like-to-like replacement for that slot of death bowling in the last few overs or middle over on the end, something there. But I do not find this bowling a little scaring or something.
Bowling is weak. Is what
very weak. Yeah, they'll have to depend completely on high-scoring games like the top 6 or 8, whatever they have. That is where they'll have to put an high score and they'll have to defend it. That is the challenge.
That is the RCB 2016 squad.
Kind of, yeah. I
No.
would not compare any team with RCB. So,
Oh, okay. You're keeping the stand. Okay.
I don't think they'll be in my top 4 because of holes in their bowling. Because bowling, batting wins you matches, they say, and then bowling wins you
Bowling ninja
championship.
tournaments. Yes.
So I don't feel they'll be there in top 4.
I think at this point of time, SRH is not in the top 4 of the owners of SRH. Also. Even if they,
But
think that.
they can be a big destruction to other teams. Like if you
Yeah,
have
that's
a
that.
team like KKR
Party
playing
spoilers.
against SRH, I really feel for KKR, like they have equal bowling like how Sunrisers have, and batting I don't feel they have equal enough to play like Sunrisers. If they hit a score like 270, 280, I don't know how like KKR would manage hitting it back. I'm not sure. Because Cameron Green is a whore player. I do not want to talk about it right now. We'll do it when
Okay.
we.
So we'll talk it when we'll talk about it in
Yeah,
newspaper.
KKR.
Okay. So
We
has
already
SRH
did
is not
KKR, by the way.
yeah. I told you they're not in my top 4. My top
Yeah.
4 is something else. So
Okay. When the team comes, we'll ask you. So that time we tell you are they in the top or not. So
Sure,
you see them finishing in the middle or the last?
they might end up in your middle of like 7-6 or something there.
Okay.
Somewhere
6-7
there.
is what he's
6-7,
selling.
6-7,
Yeah,
6-7.
6-7. Hey, bods. 6-7 now. Okay. Okay, with that we'll completely move to the defending champions. RCB. RCB. RCB.
The only
The
champion.
truth is, none of us drink Royal Challenge here.
I don't drink Royal Challenge.
I don't drink Royal Challenge.
Even I don't drink Royal Challenge also.
Yes, understandable.
No,
Okay,
Joshua, honestly, this discussion must be about who will buy RCB and not who will play for RCB.
it is bought today, no? Today.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Is it?
Aditya Birla Group there.
They were competing for RCB. I didn't know if they bought RCB.
Wonderful.
Yeah, one of my favorite firms, Aditya Birla.
Aditya Birlas.
Yeah.
Aditya Birla Challengers. ABC.
Okay, anyway, so let's get into the team.
Aditya Birla Challenger.
ABC. Okay, guys, let's get into the teams. Okay, I'm going to display again the strongest playing 12. Okay, I want to know your thoughts on the strongest playing 12. Okay,
Yes.
is it hopefully visible on the screen? Is it
Oh my
visible?
God, where's Phil Salt?
Okay, this is the strongest playing 12 that is shown. Virat Kohli opens with Jacob Bethel. Okay, I can understand why. Opens with Jacob Bethel. Number 3, Venkatesh Iyer. Number 4, Rajat Patidar. Number 5, Tim David. Number 6, Jitesh Sharma, who would be the wicketkeeper. 7, Krunal Pandya. 8, Romario Shepherd. 9, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. 10, Hazelwood. Yash Dayal will not play because he's been sidelined apparently, which there's been an official announcement. So I think it'll be another
Mangesh Yadav will come in.
Mangesh Yadav, correct. Another uncapped bowler will come in for him. And then your impact player will be Surya Sharma, who will be your spinner. What do you all think? First thoughts will go from the guest, Jibran Khan.
Well, okay, so this will be biased, but I'll try to keep it as unbiased as possible. See, the opening slot, I would definitely go with Virat Kohli and Phil Salt. I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. Phil Salt was one of the prime reasons why we lifted the trophy last year. I mean, you have to give him that credit. Jacob Bethel, after his performance in the semi-final of the recently concluded World Cup, he has to be there. I mean, he's a big player, if you ask me, because he stood out for England when literally no one else did. So that speaks volumes about the pressure he can handle at that age. So I would shift Bethel to 1 down. Venkatesh Iyer, honestly, I would bring him down the order because I would still want Rajat Patidar and Tim David as well as Jitesh come above him. But I honestly feel RCB will face the crunch between Venkatesh Iyer and Devdutt because they'll have to figure out which batsmen they'll have to field, like the cap batsmen they'll have to field. That becomes a big issue for them to decide. Krunal Pandya, obviously, again, is a no-brainer. He was one of the prime reasons why we won. You need a big hitter for the end. So if Tim David fails, you need Romario Shepherd. Hazelwood, I don't know his availability as of now, but that will be a big blow if he's not playing. It's a huge blow. Bhuvi is obviously, he's the leader of the pace attack, so he has to be there. I feel RCB will face the crunch when it comes to choosing their Indian bowlers, apart from Bhuvaneshwar. That's where I feel Venkatesh comes in handy. You have someone who will help you go through the middle overs comfortably because he's been a part of the KKR squad that has lifted the IPL. So you can expect some, class from him. But I feel they will find it difficult to get an Indian bowler who will, become a part of the team, such as Yash Dayal. See, I'll be very honest with you. Being a fast bowler for RCB is equivalent to death. Okay, you play at Chinnaswamy Stadium. All right, you get hammered left, right, center. You have seen the trolls of Mohammad Siraj, Ashok Dinda. I mean, Ashok Dinda is still trolled even today. I don't even know where he is, but he's still trolled. That's the pain you get for being a part of the RCB bowling lineup. So it's going to be very difficult for them to get a good replacement of Yash Dayal, but I hope they get a good replacement of Yash Dayal. So yeah, this is my review of RCB.
Cyrus.
Even I agree with Jibran. I'm not going to go with Jacob Ethel opening batting. Two reasons, because one, Jacob Ethel didn't open batting for England. Okay, he came in at number 3, number 4, and he batted. So like it's prime spot for him. So my team would be Virat Kohli and Phil Salt opening batting. Number 1, I'll back Devdutt Padikkal to play because he's had a fantastic domestic circuit. But again, it's always been a case where he plays well in domestic and IPL he again wavers. But this time around, he looks confident to be there. He's played a couple of IPLs. He knows how the dynamic works. So I would back him and have him in the team to start off the tournament with. And I'll also the thing is I have a strong backup for him. I have Venkatesh Iyer. So if he doesn't perform in 4 or 5 games, and if I back, I can still move to Venkatesh Iyer. So but I'll still start off with Devdutt Padikkal. In at 4, I'll have Rajat Patidar. In at 5, I'll bring Jacob Ethel in. In at 6, Jitesh Sharma. In at 7, Romario Shepherd. 8, Krunal Pandya. 9, Mangesh Yadav. 10, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. 11, Hazelwood or Nuwan Tushara, whoever is available to play in the playing 11. And I'll have Suresh Sharma as my impact player. So it is. They say that if Hazelwood is not going to be a part of the IPL in the first 5 to 6 games, let's say for the first half, if he's not available, also I still have Duffy to fill in his spot. We can try. We have Nuwan Tushara and Duffy who can fill his spot. Duffy has gone for some runs in the World Cup. He's not been stable and stuff, but he's a good bowler. He's someone who can he's one of the top bowlers in the world. So there's one bad World Cup doesn't define his I feel his skill set, but I think one of the 3 can always fill in Hazelwood. So although Hazelwood is a big shoe to fill, I think they can still pull it off with the Nuwan Tushara or Duffy. But yeah, that would be my playing 11, and it's a pretty balanced squad. I only again see if you're playing in Chinnaswamy Stadium, like Jibran said, bowlers are the most unluckiest person, and when bowlers have produced wickets is with their slow balls. So if you have an ability to bowl slow ball, I think it's something that will be a great advantage. And all of the bowlers, if Mangesh Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Nuwan Tushara, Hazelwood or Duffy, they all have a very good back of the hand slow ball that they bowl, or the cutters that they bowl as well. They bowl good hard lengths. And Nuwan Tushara is good with his Yorkers as well. So maybe the team that they picked are not gun pacers, but they are tactical pacers. So I think they'll get the job done. But again, nevertheless, you'll never know what happens in the IPL. It's a long tournament, but we'll see. That's my playing 11.
Nice. Okay, Pods.
Yeah, so pretty much a similar squad only, but I would like to have a surprise there. Phil Salt will open with Virat Kohli, and then Devdutt Padikkal comes one down, and then we have Rajat Patidar who's coming 2 down, and then we have a kind of changes there, and Jacob Ethel can come in and anchor the innings kind of in the middle overs, and then Jitesh can go ahead and join Romario Shepherd for finishing the innings or something. And then we have I would not play Venkatesh Iyer in the 11 right now. I will keep him as a backup. And then we have Krunal Pandya who can come in and play a small knock here and there. And then my bowling attack will be Krunal Pandya, starting from Krunal Pandya, and then Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who is going to lead the attack. And then Nuwan Tushara straight away. I would not play another bowler like a new coming bowler, that is Jacob Duffy, because he's not proven in RCB. Nuwan Tushara has done it last year, so I would trust Nuwan Tushara and give him a go. And then in place of Yash Dayal, I might get either what is that, Rashik Salam, who is a new bowler who's come in for this year, and then either him or I would play the other guy. Who is that?
Mangesh Yadav.
Mangesh Yadav. Yeah, is he in the squad? Okay, yeah, he's an all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I might play Mangesh Yadav, and then again I would put Shoaib Sharma as a impact sub. So this will be my level. This will be my 11. I would not play both Tim David and Romario Shepherd. It might be a switch around between both. I do not want to expose both my hard-hitting batsmen. Either one gets injured, we can put in another place. Like, I would not want to expose the complete team or the complete squad that we have. So,
but don't you think Romario Shepherd and Tim David have different roles? See, Romario Shepherd is very handy with the ball. He helped RCB, complete a lot of middle overs.
I don't think so. He's not that handy. He might leak a lot of runs. Romario Shepherd. He gets hit.
But he's a slow ball bowler. He's not. He bowls the hard
You
heavy
need
ball.
someone like him, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't think
bowls
we have
the
any
heavy
more
ball.
slow wickets right now. If you know.
No, I'm
Then
saying
nobody
bowling
knows.
slow in Chinnaswamy is helpful. Bowling slow in
No, see,
Chinnaswamy.
IPL, see, the thing is, for World Cup, they gave slower wickets because it's controlled by ICC. But for IPL, it's controlled by BCCI. They're pretty much going to give faster wickets only.
No, I'm taking the wicket out of the equation. I'm just saying bowlers who can bowl the slow ball. Like, not.
Oh, for your information, Chinnaswamy was shut for 1 year, so nobody knows how the
Yeah.
So you don't know.
No,
You don't know unless
we
it's
know,
Saturday.
like, yeah, the stadium might be shut, but the curators are the local guys. They would do the same thing what they did last year. So this information
No, but last year, if you
during the World
actually
Cup.
see the first half of the tournament, it was not a great batting wicket, I would say. Like,
Yes, it was a very difficult
little
wicket.
like sticky. It was a little.
That doesn't mean the ball will come slow. What happens is Romario Shepherd, he goes for a lot of the fuller balls and all that. He gets hit. The ball even doesn't go on the pitch sometimes. So people will definitely eye Romario Shepherd of his bowling. Rather, what I'll do is I'll play Jacob Bethel in place of him. I would use a left-hander on the top so that it will cover a little more like hard hitting when it comes to spin. Because they will definitely counter attack with your off spinning and all. Sorry, the leg cutters and all that. The left arm batsman will definitely play a major role. We have a lot of leg spinners in other teams. We do not have a lot of off spinners right now, if you notice.
Somewhere I agree with what David is saying, because I would not expect both Tim David and Romario Shepherd. Tim David and I think Jacob Bethel, because in middle overs you have Krunal Pandya 4 overs and you have Surya Sharma 4 overs. But if you have the cushion of if you're having Jacob Bethel who can.
And if you see the top 5, there are no left-handers. Phil Salt right, Virat Kohli right. Devdutt Padikkal is the only person who plays left. And then again comes a right-hander there.
No, the way how I put my team is like Virat Kohli fills out 2 right-handers, but then Devdutt Padikkal comes left, Rajat Patidar right, Jacob Bethel left, Romario Shepherd and Jitesh Sharma right again, Mangesh Yadav and Krunal Pandya left again. So they can swap and they can like come. So they have left and right balance, but.
Yeah, so then.
But there's a big possibility that Bethel might not be in the 11. They might start without him. Yeah, so that's a big. You'll have to consider that also.
That can happen. Yeah, but the playing 11 should be something like this where they can balance the side as well, because a lot of injuries prone. Right now.
Long tournament.
A lot of foreigners. Yeah, foreigner players are must right now. We need hard-hitting batsmen. Where if you put them on a first 5 games, all of them, like, God forbid, nothing happens. But if there are 2 people injured, then you'll have to start looking for backup, and there are not great backups as well outside.
And moreover, I feel you need someone like in a RCB batting lineup. You need someone who anchors the innings.
Yes. So Jacob Bethel comes in there.
Yeah, Jacob Bethel can do that.
Yeah.
And he can finish a game till the end also. So
Yes.
that's a possibility there. Okay, so quickly I'm going to try and wrap this up. Is RCB there in your top 4, Cyrus?
Why me first? Definitely they are there now. They are in the top four. I'm looking at them to finish off top two, in fact, this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because last year as well, I didn't expect them to be in the top two. I was expecting them to be in the top four, but that one match against LSG changed everything. Like, and then so I again expect them to live up to that standard and be in the top two.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're going with
they are
top
my
two.
top two.
Okay, Jibran.
In the top two, top in the top four, top two.
I would like to agree with Cyrus, but knowing RCB well, I would place them third or fourth.
So they're in your top four.
They're in my eliminators. That's all.
Okay. Pod,
Top four. They come easily on top four.
okay, for me, they will finish fourth and fifth place. That's where I'm going to place them because I
Just
know
pass.
I know the other person who fight who has a pretty similar team. So fourth and fifth will be and who has a better day will get into the eliminators is where I'm going for. So people, y'all leave your comments on what y'all think. What is your top four? What do you think about RCB team? What do you think about SRH team? But until then, we four are going to sign off and see y'all in our next video, where we will be reviewing two more teams, some two amazing teams. So please come back. And as for now, we are signing off. Bye bye.
Stay away from Chinnaswamy. Bye.